Good day. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to some more Minecraft. Bear with me as I get everything up and running correctly here. Hopefully you're having a good day. Back in. Sorry I missed last night. I took a spill. Had a fall. Hurt myself, if you will, and needed a day to recoup. Not fully back yet, but it helped for sure. Where's my balls at? There they are. For there, it didn't load in. So, back at Sky Factory 5, I have not touched the game much in the last couple days, to be honest. So what happened is, we've had a lot of rain this past week here in my area, and we had flooding, and my basement floods occasionally. I live in my area is the basement area here in the house, and I was in my bathroom mopping up floor. It's like tile floor, and I was mopping up some of the water. I had a bunch of towels and blankets down to block and gather up as much water as possible. And I just turned the wrong way, and I slipped, and I lost my balance, and I fell, and my side hit the side of the the shower tub thing, and I think I bruised a rib, so it hurts a lot to turn at all, and walking around and stuff is sore. So sleeping's been tough because I have a very special sleeping position that I call the grilled cheese sandwich. If you ever made a grilled cheese sandwich, it's where you flip it over, and then you flip it over again, and you flip it over again, and you flip it over again, and you just keep flipping it over until it's perfect. So I flip and flop a lot at night, and so every time I do, I get a shooting pain that wakes me up, and I can't fall asleep for 20 minutes. 30 minutes. So not a lot of sleep the last couple of days. So I took an extra day to just relax yesterday. I mostly was just chilling on the couch. But I'm feeling somewhat better. It'll probably be a little bit till I'm good again. But thank you all for the concern. I appreciate it. Welcome. Hello, Terry. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Kritum. And hello, Ezreal. Welcome. So we're back here in this, which is Sky Factory 5. We're running low on things to do in Sky Factory 5. We're going to start doing this cosmetic building here soon. Hey, sweetie. Good day. Good to see you again. Missed you. We do have a few things to work on. So, AE storage. Gonna have to do it. We may get started on that today. I still need to figure out what trader spirits are. Jaded Amar. I don't even remember what that note is, to be honest with you. Sounds like something butt magic. But it was told to me, if you remember last episode, we were working a lot on the dimensions. And there was a quest. Wrong way. There was a quest for one of the dimensions to do RGB blocks. Let me see if I can find it again. Give me 1 second here. Terry, there are no streams that you should ever skip. All streams are entertaining and worth being. Janitor Spirit. Mayflower. There it is. Create a dimension of RGB blocks. So what I was told was that if I make one of these sucker-upper blocks, biome absorbers that we did last time, and I fill it with RGB blocks, I might be able to put that in the researcher and research it, which is interesting. So we're going to try that. Because if it'll work, then that's something that would be very helpful for a lot of people. So that would have been the brown one, which was a block absorber. What am I missing? Some slimes again. Okay, I'm out of slimes. Course I am. Can I make slimes? Sand and why would I do it that way? So they're not. I can cook slitaki spores. Slitake. I don't know what that is. Oh, I could just, what's this? Alchemy catalyst? How's that work? I don't know. I can put a lead in there, or a magma cream. Okay. Or I could just go get some slimes out of one of those, which is probably for the best. Let's do it that way. Slimes. Hello, Polar Bear. Good day. Slimes. I have a slime one. Excellent. Let's do that. I have a few of these started here. The mod pack is not optimized. I made the bigger reactor, and there's no way to make it produce more in the mod pack. Like this will take me years from real life to fill the drill. That is correct. I don't think there's a lot of good ways to do it, unfortunately. Oh, look, it's already there. Wonderful. Slimes. Oh, look at all my hearts. 4 slimes isn't horrible. Let's make some more of these. Get a few slimes built up, and we'll try this block. So I need 9 times 4 is what? 27? No. 18, 27, 35, 36. Somewhere in there. It's math. I don't know. Butter was here. Hello, Butter. Draven, thanks for all your tutorials. Helped me a lot in Skyfighter 4. My pleasure. Glad that I could help. And thank you for coming by. Welcome. It is a pleasure to have you. Today we're working on things and stuff. You know what? Let's let those slimes build up for a minute. Let's do the thing that nobody wants to do. The thing that nobody in their right mind ever wants to actually take time to do. And that is applied energetics. So it has been years, honestly, since I put together an applied energetics system. Usually I just make the stuff to get the achievement and then throw it in the trash, which is where it belongs. So, don't exactly remember how. I'm sure I need an ME drive. That seems like something I would need. Let me get rid of these first of all. I don't need those anymore. Sure, I need an ME drive. You know, I need a bunch of these things, right? That's the thing. I need a bunch of logic processors, calculation processors, and engineering processors. That's different. Didn't one used to be white and made of iron? I guess they got rid of that one. Okay, so I need to make, let's see. This is made with crystals. This is made with diamonds. That part was mostly the same. And that one's made with some silicon. Okay. So what I need then, I need 4 inscribers so I can start making one of each of those things in a stack. I learned how to make an alloy tag for him. There you go. I remember that. Have you ever used scaffolding blocks from Create? You can place them midair. Yes, I want to say that I've used them by accident, but yes. Compact machines? I love compact machines, but they can be a bit confusing the first time you play with them, for sure. Big Create Steam engine? No, I have no desire to do any of that. And unless I see an achievement that makes me do it, and even then I still might not, I would not going to do my best to avoid Create. All right, so I need 4 inscribers. Okay, that seems like something I can do. I just need the parts. I need... Ah, slime! Are you kidding me? I need slime again. Every time I turn around. Draven has to get slimy. Interesting. So let's try that again. I don't remember how many I made now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's enough. Inscribers. Go. 6. I made 2 too many. But, you know, sometimes that could be okay. Flux. Fluxity flux points. Look at all them flux points. Wonderful. I'm going to need an area to work on this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to set it up here for now. And I can find a permanent place for it later. So I'll need that. I'm assuming it needs power. Assuming that's power. Yeah, power. I'm going to need a butt ton of chests. Let's grab some chests. I'm going to need cables. Plenty. I'll need the wrench. So basically, these things load in from the top, bottom, and side. Oh, I'm going to need some of these things. This thing. How do I make it? What is this? Why did they have to complicate that? I have to watch that tour again because I'm making 11 space ones. Nice. Very good. Building gadgets so useful. Building gadgets is very nice. Yes, it's one of my favorite blocks or components to work with on a regular basis. All right, so I need one of these things. Okay. That was easy enough. And then I'll need 4 of these. What am I missing in the middle? I'm missing whatever that is. Steel. I don't have any steel. How does one make steel? Why with steel blend? Of course. That makes total sense, really. Wait, why? I can only make it. I need steel ingots. How do I make steel ingots? All these recipes require me. Oh God, please don't make me use an arc furnace. Please be a different way than an arc furnace. A blast furnace. A blast furnace. That I can do. Blast furnace. Excellent. That will work. It's slow, but it'll get... That's not even the right one. But that'll get the job done. So, okay. Oof. For a minute there, I was scared. I thought I was going to have to build an arc furnace. This is not a blast furnace. That is a coke oven. I did the wrong thing. I see. Steel. It's this steel. S gear. Why would AE require SG gear material? That seems strange to me. Am I doing this wrong? It's applied energetics. Why would the thing I need from applied require a mod that's not applied? That doesn't seem right. Steel. Yeah, it requires S gear material. How strange. Well, I mean, I know the Modpack does. All Modpacks do. But it's odd that a prime component of AE makes you have a different mod. You know what I mean? That's odd. AE has at least always, to my knowledge, been self-sufficient. I have to build a crude blast furnace. Just to get this component. Wow. Somebody said, hey, they made it easier with the inscribers. I don't remember which one of you was, but you lied. That is incorrect. This did not make it easier. The other way was easier. You just had to have 4 different ones. But breaking a mysterious cube. Mysterious cubes are in the center of meteorites. Yeah, but that doesn't exist in a skyblock, so that doesn't help me. Thanks for the information. That was useless. So... I don't even remember how to make a blast furnace. I haven't done it in so long. Blast brick. Okay. Blast brick. What'd I do with it? There it is. Blast brick. I'm assuming it's... No, I don't have any of those. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need. Guess I'll need 27 blocks. I'll need 27 blocks. So I need 3, 6, 9, 12. I need 4 more of these. I'll probably need the hammer. Do I have room to build it here? 1, 2, 3. I do! Convenience! I know there's an improved version of this, but, like, I'm hoping I never have to use it after this, so... Crap. Hammer. There we go. Then I just put iron in, right? Does it work automatically, or do I need a fuel? Looks like I need a fuel. Coal! I do not have much coal. Oh, here, I have some charcoal. That'll work. Alright, so that'll start getting me some steel, which I don't need much of. Let's see what I missed here. What is your opinion on the new storage system after using it for a while? I like it. I like it quite a bit. The only thing I don't like it is there's no crafting overflow. It's really the only thing I've come across I don't like, but that's okay because not all systems have that anyways. But overall, it's pretty good. I'm pleased with it. The remote is very nice, being able to use it anywhere. They made auto crafting with the inscriber easier. Right now, it looks like it's the exact same process. Not sure what part's easier, but we'll look at that when we get to the actual crafting. Place for 5, my PC just won't load a world. Yeah, you'll have to increase the amount of RAM allocated in order to be able to do that. Can you get meteorites in dimensions? I've never seen one. I guess it's possible, but I've never seen one happen, no. I think I only need one of these. That'll get me started. Okay, good deal. One it is. Boop. And then... get out of your way. That with... Is it with this? Yeah, that gives me the thing I needed. Okay. Then I build this thing. Okay, so now we've got one to start. I can make 3 more once we get going. So, let's see. Where did I put the inscriber? I don't like it there. I've changed my mind. I've got more space right here. We're going to set it here. So here's the first one. And to make the first component, wish there was a way to save a mod up here, like a link to a specific page. That'd be a great idea for a mod, people who are smarter than me. Having a way to save a search, so I could just click a thing and it would search that word or a specific mod, so it would pull up that mod. That would be so helpful. So often I'm having to search a mod, then I go search something, I search the mod, search the mod. It going back and forth. It's a lot. What slot on the left when you open the storage? Yes, I did. Yes, I did figure that out. So when you link it with, there's like spirits, these little djinn dudes that you can link to machines. And then if you do, the machines show up here and you can send them to go gather and do stuff on machines. So these are the connected machines, is what that is. That you've connected with your little djinn dudes. I don't think they're that useful, but they're there. Okay, let's get a flux on the back of this again. And then, what was the first one? Silicon, right? We're going to need silicon. So it's just the thing with silicon. Okay, so I can put that in the top. I will need a chest over here. And a chest over here. I don't like that. A chest over here and a chest over here. Save space. No, I missed it. Bad Draven. Alright, so then I just need to feed a whole bunch of silicon into there, which I think I have some being made. I do. I knew this day was coming, so I got on the ball and started making some silicon. Great. So that's not working. Oh, I forgot. That's my fault. I forgot to use the wrench to make the tubes work. That's on me. No, Draven, wrong button. Why would you do that? There we go. Okay. So that's automated. Number 1. Wonderful. So then it's going to be a chest here. Machine. Okay. Cables, that one, get some more chests, that one, that will pull again, okay, we should have some more steel, we go and put that out of the way. That with that steel, abort, victory. Then I make 3 of these, 3 of those, wondermus. What'd you miss? Nothing much, just getting started. So there's one of those. And then the second one I gotta make is using Certus quartz crystals. How do I get Certus quartz crystals? It'd be great if there was an easy way. Like just make it out of dye. Any chance of that? Any chance that could happen? Nope, of course not. That would be beneficial. I probably have a ton. I've been using this. I actually, now that I think about it, I probably have a ton. I have 3,000. Okay. Good deal. Already had some. Wonderful. Love it when a plan comes together. Alright, so that'll be making that one, right? Maybe? Why do you have 3? You only need 1. I guess power would be beneficial. That's on me. I accept responsibility for that. There we go. Alright. Cool. And the gang. Let's get all this stuff back down here again. Abort. So then I'm going to stick a machine there. Cable. Cable. And put a chest on there. And a chest on there. Pull. Pull. Another one of those. Power on the back. And then it will need... What was the other one? I guess diamond is the next one. I don't think I have that much diamond, to be honest with you. May have to make some diamond. It helps if you spell diamond correctly. I've been told that sometimes it helps if you spell diamond correctly. That is all the diamond that I have. Okay, we'll make some more. Nope. Is there not just a crafting recipe for diamond? I'm pretty sure there is, yes. Burger, 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 burger. Oops, threw some on the ground for no reason. That's okay. I'm a rebel like that. Alright, so now we got diamond going. Yes, we do. Now the last one. And then this is wave 1, right? This makes the primary component. Then I have to automate 4 more. Can you make them to make them faster? Probably. I don't really have the components to make them that much faster. I don't really need to make them that much faster because I'm not trying to get the best system possible. I just want to get a basic system up and running. So I just need enough to get the system up and running so I can get the achievements. Because it's important that I do my best to use AE as little as possible. Bare minimum is what we're shooting for here. All right, so we've got that in there. I got that in there. What was the last thing? I think it's gold, but let me check to be sure. Yeah, it's going to be gold. Okay, looking for gold in all the wrong places. Okay. And you. Not working? It is. All right. So there's the 4 basic components being pressed into the things they need to be pressed into. Okay, so after that, whoops, then I have to take them to tier 2, which is orange, or sorry, this thing, which is combining this, and redstone. I already got that one. I clicked on the wrong one. This one, so you need way more silicon than you knew the other ones. But that's okay. Again, goal here is to get the bare minimum. Bare minimum. So let's see what that is. So these ones I've got to set up kind of the same way, but they're going to be facing the opposite direction. Because these ones are going to be more complicated. Because A is overly complicated. Okay, so... now I need to put a hole here and here. Power on the back. I'm going to need cable there. With a chest. I'm going to need a cable here. And I'm going to need a cable up top as well. The cable pulling out. That cable needs to go there, 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 there. Yes, I put power on the back already. I did. So does it need the thing? No, it just needs the components. Okay. So first of all, we're going to need a bunch of redstone. I don't have what would be considered a bunch, but I have some. So this chest gets redstone. And this one will get those two will get components from these things. So now I've got to set this up 3 times. I may not have room for 3 of these next to each other. I probably could have squeezed it in. I'll squeeze this next one in. That makes sense. Put that in there. Pull that. Pop that. Chest. Pipe. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Chest. Pipe. Chest. It's going to be pull, 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 power, and then I need one underneath. All right. And then that also needs redstone in the middle one. Okay. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That's okay. So there's redstone again. All right, so 1, 2. Now we got to do that one more time. Should fit in here just fine. All I got to do is that. And then we set a chest here. No, silly chest. That is not what we wanted. Oh, I need one more inscriber. I'm 1 short. Failed, Raven. I need 2 more stickity pistons. I had them. Excellent. Did I not make 2 stickity pistons? I thought I did. I'm a filthy liar. I can't be trusted. Don't believe anything Draven ever tells you. All he knows is... That's the wrong spot. All he knows is lies. A web of lies. Complications and lies. Give me 1 second here. 1 second here. Second. Sorry, I'm answering a question here. Got it. Okay. Sorry, I've got some questions rolling in here. Auto crafting is easier for me at least. Possibly. Don't know. Again, the other thing to remember is that nothing about AE is positive, so... AJ came to ask Draven. All right, yeah, hit me up, AJ. I'm happy to answer a question if it's within my capabilities to do so. We just all need to recognize that very rarely is within my capabilities. I'm just kidding. I have some capabilities, sometimes. Boop. And a badoop. Badoop. All right, so that's going to be you and you and you. I forgot to put the chest down for this guy. Put it up. All right. Then just the bottom one. Then once I have it set up, it just runs itself. I was like, all I have to do is reload it. You know what I mean? It's not horrendous, I guess. Once it's up and going, the setup's pretty atrocious. But Kerbalak. Okay. So those are also. Oh, I need to put some redstone in that one. I forgot that. You need some redstone. Whoops, I grabbed some torches. Okay, there we go. And there's some redstone in that one. So, we have the basics. And that's what matters, right? All right. Ooh, put that one in there too. All right. Good. So now it's just a matter of letting this stuff build. See, what I'm trying to do today is get this stuff up and running so it can build parts, so we can build the system tomorrow, is my thought. Today is in preparation, right? Is to just get these things going. So these are going to make the 4 components we need. And then I can let those build up over the day. We can keep an eye on these and fill these up. And then I can start putting some of these together by the end of the stream. So that way I can then let it run all day tomorrow. And then by tomorrow night, we should have more than enough to build the storage system. I where I'll build it, but I'll build it somewhere. Let me check my uranium real quick. Looks good. Okay. So that gets us started on the path to AE, right? The other thing we were doing was slimes, right? Because we're also still doing some dimensional work today. So put some of that away. Do some dimensional work. That should be enough slimes. I need 4 slime blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. RF tool dimensions. Here we are. So I was trying to make a block absorber. Try to make 4 acceleration cards for every inscriber. It's not hard to make, but it speeds it up a lot. Yeah, I can do that too. Give me a second. I wanted to get this built, but yes, I can do that too. I'll set it in there for now. Acceleration cards. I'm sure I made them in the past when doing this. Capacity, overflow, fuzzy, acceleration cards. So I would need this. Well, first of all, I need the things I don't have any of yet. So I won't be making any acceleration cards right away. So that's the first step. And then what else did I need for acceleration card? I also needed whatever that is. I have to throw those in water. Really? How do I get a charged Certis crystal? So now I need another machine. Okay, so let's get all the stuff to get this one automated so we can start making some of these too. I'll need a flux. Flux. That's a plug. I need a point. I'm going to need my wrench again. Probably some chests, I'm assuming. Okay. So I have another AE machine to squeeze into the process. I guess we can do it here. This thing. Give it some power. That is not the power. That is absolutely not the power. And I can't. There's no UI. Okay, let's hope this thing is automatable. That is the wrong spot for that. Well, seems to connect. That's a good sign. That thing. And I'm assuming I just need some more of the Certsy crystal things. So, Certs. I don't know how many of those I need. I don't think I'll need as many, hopefully. See if that works. Yeah, okay, that works. Okay, good deal. That one wasn't horrible. Bad had a phone card. You're good. Phone call. Blah, 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 blah. Whoops. All right, so now we're back to RF tools. So I need my absorber block, and I need RGB blocks. That's what I'm looking for. So, RGB blocks. I only have one. I will need much, much more than that. To the ergaba. I'm currently making some ergaba. Fortunately, there's no overflow crafting, so I have to stop and release everything. First time playing Sky Factory 3 with some friends. Refine storage and Ender IO to work together. I don't ever use Ender IO, so this is going to be hard for me to answer. Plus it's Sky Factory 3, which I probably haven't played in 5 years. What is, because I'm honestly drawing a blank, what is Ender IO that you're trying to do with it? First of all, let's start with that. What is it you're trying to do with this entire process? So we'll see if we can figure it out and if that's the best way to do it. 3 should hopefully do it. Now, if I remember correctly, we had to feed it from the bottom, right? So if I put that up there like this, let's do one more. I slap that on there. Oh, now it'll eat it all like crazy. Num, 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 num. How's everybody's week go overall? I mean, you guys already know how my week went. I fell and hurt myself. But aside from that, life was decent. Is it 51%? I'm going to need more than this. I'll have to make more. This is taking more than it did with the potatoes, I think. 75. That's not bad. It's not horrid. Let's make a stock at a time. You learned the RGB dimension. So we haven't. Someone told me that you can research this block if you get it full of the thing you need. That's what we're going to test to see if that works or not. Okay, I'm at 100%. So in theory, I might be able to research this block now. And there we possibly go. That might give us the RGB dimension. So that would be awesome if that is correct. That's what I'm hoping. We'll know in a minute. I may have to do that again to make it, but that's okay. I can do that. If this will work, then that'll work. Doesn't have a wireless crafting grid, at least in this server. So I want to use the wireless grids from Ender.io, but I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm going to be honest with you. I am not familiar with that, AJ. I am so very sorry. I wish I was. But that is not something that off the top of my head I remember at all. Block of RGB dye. Holy smokums. Okay, well, doable. We could now feasibly get this achievement. This makes me happy. I'm going to need slimes and some more of the blue crystals. Slimes. I don't know if I have enough slimes, but we're going to find out. RGB. Oh, it won't. I was hoping it would autofill, but it did not. Okay, there's that. Oh, baby. We may have enough here. We do. Okay. I can't make it yet because I got to get the other things. Oh, you're fine, AJ. I apologize. I wish I could help more than that. It's just been so long. If I ever did use that, I don't recall it at all. I don't even have Sky Factory 3 loaded onto my computer, or I switch over to a world and see if we could test it out, but I don't even have that set up at all. All right, so here's what I need to make this work. I need one of the 4 lightning bolts and the circuit board that looks like the bottom of a race car. I'm also going to need another one of those brown blocks. Oh, good. Left it all in there. Okay, so I'm going to need another brown box full of RGB, what we just did a minute ago. That's okay. We can do that. I'm going to need more... We need more slimes. We definitely need more slimes. Oh, well, maybe not. I may have had enough after all. Some of them were already in there. I'll take a look. I will definitely take a look. I can always fix that when we get there, for sure. So, RF tools. Oh, I forgot the little @ symbol. Draven fails. RF tools. That's the brown one. I need 4 more slime blocks. Yes, I do. 2, 3, 4, which we now have. All right, so I got to fill that with RGB. I need number 4 electrical circuit board, which requires the lower one. So we got to go in order. Tier 1. What am I missing? Lapis blocks. Lapis lazuli. You know, it's always nice to see a use for lapis. I think very under... Are these all going to take lapis? No. But number 2 needs... Oh, I'm going to need some of those slimes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That could be a problem. So let me see. That slime. That slime. Oh, I guess I should put RGB in here so I can see. That's a green one. That's a green one. That one doesn't need to be there at all. That one is a green one. I'm glad you called this out. Those purple ones I put in myself. Oh, that's another purple one. Purple one. Ooh. Cutting it close, and we're going to have to go get some more slimes, I think. I wish it would remember this, but it does not. So there's RGB. I put in the rest of those myself. So that's a blue one. That's correct. So I need one more blue one to fill that hole. Giggity. Okay, so now that's right. That part is right now. Thank you for calling that out. I do appreciate it. Let's grab the slimes we've got and see what we can build. Why? Oh, that's a potato block. Why there's a potato block there? All right, so we're making number 2. Number 2. Can we make number 3? We're missing the bottom middle thing. That is an infused ender pearl. Okay, that's not hard to make. That's not hard to make. I can do that. So number 3, victory. Number 4, that's going to be a problem. I don't have any purple slimes, and I need another one. Alright, so we are going to have to go after slimes. Okay. Gonna have to go after slimes. Luckily, the dimension we had did have a plenty of slimes. I just don't remember the name of the city that we were using last. Oh, wait, it should be in the... Oh, no, I took it out. Crap. Is that the one? End city, it wasn't that one. Water, boom. I don't remember which one it was. We're going to have to just go in and figure it out. Okay, so that one was water. Boom, that one's boom. Boom. See where this takes me. Okay, yeah. Actually, I don't... Should be slimes here. So we need slimes. Preferably the purple slimes. I don't remember this zone. Oh, there's a green slime. Okay. I mean, I don't really need green slime as much, but I'll take it. No, slime, why? Why did you have to end your own life that way? Okay. I thought I blew this one up. I thought I blew something up. Maybe that's why it's called boom. Is this it's not really blowed up as much as I thought it would be, though. Well, another green one. Come on, I need some purple ones. Purple and blue is what we're looking for here. Well, lots of bees. So you like to put bees. Bees must be one of the very few naturally spawning creatures in the game you don't need a trophy for. So they're popping up anywhere where trees are. Oh, is that slime down there? No, it's just a bee being a jerk. Okay. That's a bee tease. We don't need that in our lives. A green one. Wait, I wonder if you can combine green ones into bigger ones. What are these called? Common dimensional thingamabobbers? No, they only drop. Okay. Well, that was a thought. It'd be nice if you could combine them into bigger ones, but... I have looting 1. It's the only looting book I've come across so far. I thought this was a good dimension for slimes, but maybe when I blowed it up, it wasn't. What was... This is not... I don't think this is the one. It kind of feels like it. Or maybe it is blown up, but... Weren't there those, like, orb-looking things that looked like eyeballs that had crystals in them? No, because it was a potato dimension. That's what it was. It was a potato dimension that we finally got working. That's the one I thought we were going to do, but I don't think we're in that one. We may need to go back and try to find a potato dimension. Because I think it had more slimes. Iron Chainer? Possibly. Again, it's a thing that I don't want to waste that much time doing it as rarely as I need it, right? Like, I haven't needed looting until this point. Oh, there we go. Is that purple slime? Oh, no, I guess this is the right one. This is the purple thing. Huh. Well, this is the right world, then. I thought this was a different world. All right, now. I just can't find any slimes. They were all over the place last time. And there's no trophy for these things. So I can't spawn them and mob farm them. Trying to kill all the green ones I see, if for no other reason than... Yep. Might cause something else to spawn. Hey, a blue one. There we go. That's better. We needed some of those. Alright, we found an area with some slimes in it now. Give me your slimy guts. I see another one over here. Yep. Oh, now they're spawning in. Maybe I just wasn't here long enough. It took a little while for them to start spawning in. I punched the wrong thing. All sorts of green ones. Of course, I guess that means they're the common ones, right? So all we found is one blue, no purples yet. How do you get this mod pack? So you go to the Curse Forge launcher and download Sky Factory 5. Curse Forge is currently the only place that you can get Sky Factory 5. I don't know if you... Oh, blue one. Blue slime. Had I known we were going to need these today, I would have farmed some ahead of time. But death on me for not having the knowledge, and I apologize. For not being more... I hate to leave this area that's working. Yeah, they're spawning here. Blue! I see blue slime balls on. I always recommend updating the launcher, yes. I mean, if you have a launcher of any type, it's almost always best to have it updated to the newest version. Steam launcher, Epic launcher, Battle.net launchers. Try to keep everything up to date. Unless there's a particular thing you're trying to avoid from an update, usually it's best to keep them up to date. Oh, 1 second. Whew! I sneezed my brains out. There weren't many, so then I did 2 sneezes for free. Ooh. No purple ones yet. I have a feeling I'm going to need those. We're just going to end up coming back looking for them. I was hoping to get a couple. Terry, you're still up there. Makes me... Ah, purple slime. You make me so happy, purple slime. Come and take a whooping. That's Southern for beating. Blues. 2 blues. Excellent. See, I'm not flying... Here's what I think was like doing wrong. Here's what I think was my problem. I was flying around really fast. And I wasn't giving areas time to load. Then I landed and hung out here for a couple minutes, and now slimes are spawning all around me. So there, if you're playing this, and you're looking for slimes and not find any, stay still for a little bit. Give time for that, for the world and that chunk to load. I said that and then I ran out of slimes. But you know what I'm saying, it was working there for a minute. There's another one. Blue slime! Yee-hee! Wonderful, wonderful. And I'll keep taking greens. I mean, I'm sure I'll need them, maybe. I don't know. Probably not, but we'll take them anyways. Wow, I missed. My put-a-bow was wasted. I said put-a-bow for absolutely no reason. I apologize for teasing you with an ineffective put-a-bow. Draven will do his best to never let that happen again. I mean, it's going to happen again, but I'm going to do my best to not let it happen again. Thank you, that was very helpful. Cool. Thank you very much as well for the bless yous. I appreciate it. Old roommate John got me like that once. I was told this story to Terry the other day where I have a bad habit of sneezing in 3s. Not always, but usually I sneeze in 3s. And, one time I sneezed 3 times. I said, sorry, I was sneezing my brains out. Without missing a beat, he's like, well, what were the other 2 sneezes for? I was like, you bastard. You bastard. Alright, now we're seeing some blue slimes. Still only seen 1 purple, but they are the rare ones, so. I'm afraid to leave, and then I have to wait for everything to start loading in and sliming again. I'm not even really leaving this general area. Like, there's another one. Stop. Okay. You know what? Let's see here. Hang on a second. For tier 4, I need 4 purples. How many do I have? So I got 6. I got enough to make 1, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to need it for the tier 4 energy as well. I am. Okay. So RF tools. I don't have... So I need at least 2 more purples to be able to make what we need to make. Okay. So at least now I know. So 1 more purple slime should give us what we need. I still feel like killing the green ones is going to help with spawn rate, right? Like, you're only going to put so many slimes in an area, and so if I keep wiping out the green ones, which are spawning all over the place now, I should be able to get... Oh, sorry, pain. Hopefully more of them to drop or spawn. Combine different dimlets. That's correct. I believe that, yes. I see a blue one down there. Give me those blue ones. At least for knowing it worked. Definitely got tons of the blue ones now. I need one more purple slime to spawn. Oh no, I said land. I'm doing okay. I'm just hurting. But overall, I'm okay. Thank you very much for asking. Well, yes, see, there's no blue and spawn back here. They're definitely respawning in the area. Come on, give me one more purple one. You jerks. I need one more purple one. This is where they all were before. Give it a second. Would you by chance know how to get regular ore in Sky Factory 3, like diamond ore, for example? God. I want to say there's a machine that lets you combine, like, diamond with rock to make diamond ore. I just can't remember if it was Sky Factory 3 or Stone Block that I had that machine. The easiest way I could say is if you pull up ore in your JEI, just say, for example, diamond ore, right? And if you right click on it, or hit U, if you will, it's going to show you all the uses of it. But you can click on there and it'll give you all the ways to get it in the game. I think you can get it through Britannia. I don't know if you could back then, but Britannia was in Sky Factory 3, I think. Like in this pack, the only ways to get it are this way. Through Britannia or through a Sky Ritual. The laser drill works, but that's Sky Factory 4. I don't remember if it was in Sky Factory 3. The laser drill was Sky Factory 4. The pain's there. It's not as bad as it was yesterday, for sure, but it's sore mostly when I move. If I jerk my body without thinking about it. And for the record, that's not code. I hate to leave no slime behind. That's my motto. Come on, one purple one. But yeah, if there's another alternative way to get ore, it will give it to you there 99% of the time. Once in a while, there'll be one the JEI doesn't show, but off the top of my head, that's usually the best route I could recommend. The Void Miner doesn't get ore. I don't believe that it does. So I can't remember what block it was. There was a block. It was a machine. And you put the item and you put the ore in, or even you had to have like a crush, like for example, you had to crush diamond, like powdered diamond mixed with some type of rock gave you diamond ore. Because there was a pack that I needed ore for a recipe, and that was the only way to get it. Is there a particular reason you need ore? Is it for the same situation? There's a recipe that requires you to have a piece of, like, say, diamond ore or gold ore? Might have been gold ore, but back when I did it. Twilight Forest is not in Sky Factory 3, no. Unfortunately not. First, Sky Factory 4 was the first one to have Twilight Forest. Well, I mean, technically it's the only one, right? Because it's not in 5. So, that was... Green, come on, one purple slime. Why can't I have one more purple slime? You guys are watching me kill slimes. I know this has got to be boring for you guys, and I apologize. I legit am just trying to get this so we can get the achievement. I was going to use the Void Ore Miner, but to craft the Void Miner, you need Diamond Ore and Diamond Ore. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a way in Sky Factory 3, clearly, or the recipe wouldn't exist. I just, off the top of my head, unfortunately don't. Again, with it being so long ago since I played the pack. I've made a Void Miner. Do not for the life of me remember how I got the order to do it. Trying to... No, that's not in Sky Factory 3. I mean, I can try to download Sky Factory 3 after the stream and take a look. I don't mind to do it. If you want to join our Discord, I can take a look after the stream if you like. If you can wait that long. Download the pack and check it out, and then I can put it in Discord for you. I don't mind at all. Really? Really? Get up a little bit higher here. Can you take me higher? A little Creed for you there. I enjoyed Creed okay when they first came out. I liked a couple of their songs. And then I stopped. Not like stopped liking them, I stopped kind of listening to them. They were a band that were there and then disappeared. I hear they're having a huge resurgence right now. And doing well, which is great. Awesome for them. Not currently the wheelhouse of music I listen to. But, you know, I have any problems with it. I don't have many problems with many bands or singers. I have a couple. There's a couple musicians out there that I just can't tolerate. But, Blue. Yeah, I'm happy to. If you're not a member of the Discord yet, be sure to join. Links down in the description of all my videos and streams. I saw the purple floating off this blue one and thought it was a purple one for a second. Messing with my emotions. Sieve gravel to get ore chunks. So you get ore chunks, raw ore, but you don't get the actual block. So, for example, in Sky Factory, or almost, let me phrase that, in any pack that has sieving, if you'll get the chunks, you can combine into raw gold, but you can't combine it into gold ore. So yes, sieving will give you gold, but he needs an actual block of gold ore, like the gray rock with the flecks in it, in order to build the thing he wants to build, or diamond, if you will. But, so he doesn't need gold or diamond, he needs it in the rawest of form, is the problem, for the recipe. Kind of like what we looked at a moment ago, like we look at gold ore, we pop on that. Let's see, like this here, a gold facade. If you want to build a gold facade, you have to have a gold ore and then 4 of these things. So you have to have it in its original form, primal form, if you will. And that's the problem he's running into. I should apologize. AJ, I assume you're a dude off the top of my head. I don't know. If I'm wrong, tell me. I'll fix it. Not fix the fact that you're a dude, but what I'm saying. Let me clarify everything I'm saying today. Everything I'm saying is just wrong. Draven fails at life. Come on, purple slime, you pricks. Why so many bees? I think the bees are taking up part of my problem. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to go down where there's no bees. Maybe I'll get... Down here at the bottom, I saw more slimes. Maybe that's because there's no bees down here. You know what I mean? By the amount of mobs that can spawn in an area? That could be the issue. I was correct. Okay, good. The Mechanism Combiner. That is probably the machine I was talking about. Is Mechanism in 3? The Combiner is the one that I believe will literally combine things into the ore for you. AJ, is Mechanism in 3? I honestly don't remember. It's been so long. Alright, we're back. Okay, so I'm having better luck with slimes down near the bottom. And again, I think it's because of the lack of bees. Mech isn't in 3. Crap, okay. I mean, I'm going to say there has to be a way to get it, or else they wouldn't have the recipe in there, but that's not to say there's not a recipe in 3 that you can't get. You know what I mean? Hey, I appreciate you looking. Appreciate you looking. I said ChatGPT did not give you. I don't think I've ever used a ChatGPT, and I'm probably showing my age when I say I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what ChatGPT is. I want to say I've heard it referenced, but I don't know what it is. So you may feel free to enlighten me, or you can leave me in the dark like the old man that I am. Hey, am I a boomer? You know, I hear people talk about millennials and Gen X's and boomers and all that stuff, and I have no idea what I am. And if you've met me, you probably also have no idea what I am. A very strange individual. But I don't know what I classify as. It's an AI you can ask information from. Isn't that just Google? Can't I just do the exact same thing with Google? Say, hey, Google, what is the answer to that? That's what I do. I just Google things. And then they tell me. All right, so maybe down here's a good place. We need some purple ones. What year was I born? 77. I'm an old, dirty, old man. Yeet. Well, there's lots of slimes here. Just not the purple one we need. As I'm killing, more spawning. That's my only hope here, is that I can get a purple one to spawn. We've only seen one purple one in all this time. Oh, hang on. Got another question on a comment. Let's see here. Let's see. Is it possible for you to make a tutorial about the Draconic Reactor? That's actually one of the things I'm going to be working on tomorrow. Making a basic tutorial on how to... Ah, purple! Get it started. Make sure we don't lose the slime balls here. Oh, sir, do not drop those slime balls. No! No, God! No! Oh, that's infuriating. My level of anger is at an all-time high. Oh, that's so angry. Oh. Oh. I could punch babies right now, I'm telling you. Oh. I could not get a hold of the purple ones. I haven't dropped a single blue one yet. If there's one thing I've mastered in my life, it's blue balls. But the purple ones I dropped. That was... Okay, I'll just... Even those purple... Okay. All right. All right, this is working. This is working. We'll see if we can get another one to spawn. This was somewhat working. Problem is it took way more hits than I thought it was going to. I am Gen X. Gen X, okay. Like Gen X-Men? That'd be pretty cool. More like Gen Triple X, to be honest, if you knew me. Accuracy, if we're going to be honest. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you guys. We're all friends here. Probably Gen Triple X. I'm just saying. Let's see. James Slime Balls dropped. It's true. It's very true. If you had a magnet, you wouldn't drop in the wood. That's true. But there's many things in my life, if had I done something differently, it would have ended up differently. That's very true. Listen, you got to remember Draven's words of advice. I'm going to tell you this. I've said it before. I'm going to tell you again. This is the best advice I can give anybody. Remember, nobody is perfect. Nobody. But I am the closest anyone's ever come. I mean, you know what I mean? Even I made a mistake, I think, once when I was 7. But overall, I'm the closest anyone's ever got. But no one's perfect. It's important to remember that. I say that to my wife all the time. She, for some reason, disagrees. And hence proving she's not perfect. By the way, happy Valentine's Day. I was going to do something for Valentine's Day today, and then I'll be honest with you, totally forgot. So we'll do something Valentine's themed on tomorrow night's stream. Because now we're already an hour in. Gen X is between boomers and millennials. Oh, okay. That's cool. I've heard the okay boomer thing. Now, boomers are older than me, I'm going to assume. And millennials are younger than I. Okay. There's some blue ones. What's after millennials? I guess the people being born right now. Is that after millennials? What are they? I lost some blue ones there, but I really don't care about blue ones anymore. I've got tons of blue ones. Have a mob duplicator. I do not know. I don't think I've ever used a mob duplicator. I don't even remember what that is off the top of my head, to be honest with you. I'm having a very forgetful day. I'd like to say it's the painkillers, but I don't have any. That's why I'm hurting. Gen Z was after... Okay, hang on a second. Boomers are 60 to 70 years old. Okay. Crybaby. Gen Z was after millennials. Gen Z. Okay. Is Gen Z the current generation? Is Gen Z... Oh, okay. All right. All right, hold on. Hang on. You guys want me... I'm because Terry told me to. I'm going to try to make a magnet. Magnet glove. Where's a magnet? That's the magnet, right? So if I put this on, things shouldn't fall anymore, right? Let's test that. I don't think my magnet's working. How do I make the magnet work? I forget. It's disabled. How do I... There it is. Turned it on. Never mind, I fixed it. Test it again. Still not working. Nope, it sucked into me that time. Boy, there was a delay, though. That makes me uncomfortable. Hold on a second. What do I got? Wool blocks for days. There we go. 13. That was worth a lot. Okay. Delay because you threw it out. Gotcha. Kids are 7 and 5, and they're considered Gen Alpha. Okay. So many things I don't know. How to make a dairy farm video. So I don't use dye farms because I don't like them. But I will show you what I do use. What I think that will work just fine for you, if you'll bear with me a moment, as soon as I remember where my pictures are. You want to make dye super... Oh, I hate when that happens. If you want to make dye super easy, just build cloches. You slap yourself a dye seed in there, it throws the dye essence directly into a chest for you. All you got to give it is water, power, and you can use... Ow. You can throw different soil farmlands in there all the way up to Supremium. I think Awakened Supremium, maybe, if there is one of those. And you stick your seed in there. You are groovy. You can put as many cloches as you want. I have tutorials on how to use cloches. I think they're Sky Factory 3 probably, since they weren't in 4. But I believe that's my favorite way to do seeds because they're easy. It's very easy to automate. You can run it into a chest with an advanced compacting upgrade, which will combine it into the dyes for you. That's what I do. And then I just have it wirelessly sent directly into my storage system. Well, it goes into this chest. And then everything that goes into this chest just feeds directly into my system. So with a cloche, very convenient. And pretty easy to put together early game once you have power. And then for water, easiest infinite water source is legit this. Just 3 blocks of water with a fluid hopper underneath. And that's how I run all of my dye. You can even automate processes using printers and such if you want to, although I found that slower than just doing it myself. All I need is the resources to build up. So when we look at the dyes in my system, 150,000 of each of the dyes just chilling there. And then I have a separate section which is sending uranium and gray dye over into this storage system because I use this specifically for producing uranium for my reactor. Zerk says, the Sky Factory seems quite different. Just started 4, not knowing 5 came out when watching your videos. Right? You made the right choice. I think 4 is the better pack overall. Not saying 5 is a bad pack, but 4 is the best mod pack I have ever played in my life. Of all the ones I've played, which is a fair amount at this point. I wouldn't say I played more than anybody, or I played them all, but I played a fair amount of mod packs. And Sky Factory 4 is still the best one I've ever played. And it's definitely the best place to start. 5 is very different. But 3 was also very different from 4. They've been very different each time, especially in the beginning. Once you start the game, once you get to the point that you get regular resources rolling in, then a lot of it becomes kind of standard. But yes, choosing 4 is, I think, the best route to go. Wait, can you show me the soul for the cloches? AJ, I would love to. So for cloches, you need to use farmland. And you can make regular farmland with just hoe and a dirt. But you can also then take that farmland you made with a hoe and a dirt and add it to an essence to get a better level. So inferium, right? Prudentium, tertium, imperium, all the way up to supremium. So I was right, there is no awakened supremium. So supremium farmland being the best. So farmland is the basic. And that's no different than just using hoe on a piece of dirt. Right? And you can grab a piece of this is just dye. But adding the inferium to it will make it go faster. Supremium being the fastest. I missed some things. FAFO safety was not a concern. Yeah. That depends on the situation, but yeah, less so, definitely. Preferred 2.5 to 4? Really? I did not. Even a little bit. I played 2.5. I played 2.5. I played 1, 2.5, 3. But I never played 2. I believe 2.5. Yes, I believe I played 2.5. 4 is still my favorite. 3 would be my second favorite. And with 4, you have a video for everything that I needed help with. Hey, my pleasure, Zerk. Hopefully that helps. Like I said, that I find to be the easiest route. Now there are drip farms. There's actually automated seed farms. I'm not going to say this is the best one, right? There are a lot of different designs and ways to do dye farms, and that's one of the reasons why I've hesitated in making a dye farm tutorial, because I can tell you from my experience that the moment that I do, I will receive 1,000 comments telling me it's wrong. And that I should do it this way. No, this way's better this way. There's a lot of debate over the best dye farm. And I've seen a lot of good ones. I don't want to build them all to try to find the one that's a little bit faster. I'm familiar with cloches. I like the way cloches work. They're very easy to automate. And so I went to cloches immediately, and they work great for me. So as long as you have decent power production, cloches are good for you. You're going to have no problem. So that's why I recommend them. And why I've avoided making a dye farm tutorial. I guess I'm going to go ahead and make a cloche dye farm tutorial because people do keep asking for it. I'm just going to be clear up front. This is how I do it. I'm not saying it's the best, right? There could be better ways. A great place, and I'm going to throw this out there to all of you who are watching right now, and I need to do this more often because I don't. There's a Sky Factory subreddit on Reddit. that I'm a member of, and I post my tutorials, and I have for years. It is a wonderful community of people who help. We also have my Discord, which is linked down in the description. A lot of great knowledgeable people there. We help each other out with Sky Factory stuff all the time. But if you're looking for another source, or you'd like to see a lot of people's different designs for things, the subreddit is a great place to go. And a lot of folks have found me from the subreddit because I post my tutorials. I link them up there whenever I post them. It was super nice. One day I logged in to post tutorials. I've been doing it for a year or so, and I'd been given a title in the subreddit, which is awfully flattering. I'd love to watch a 2.5 playthrough. I think I did. I'd have to look and see if I have a 2.5 playlist on my channel. If I did one, I'd assume I'd have a playlist. It's probably been a while. If I haven't, I don't care to do it. It's just a fix for 2. They're basically the same, which is possible. I don't know if 2's available anymore, to be honest. AJ, well, shake my head, didn't know that. Oh, with the die thing? Yeah. And don't get me wrong. I mean, some people are just saying, hey, here's a way that's a little bit better. Here's a way that's a little bit easier to do something. Here's something you could have done differently. And that's great. Those comments are great because they may be introducing people to ways that are way better than I knew of, right? And I want that for people. I want you to get the best way. My tutorial's just a stepping stone. But my tutorials are always designed, attempting to be the easiest way to do something, the earliest you can do it in a game with the least amount of materials. That's always what my tutorials are based on. There's always more advanced, better ways to do a lot of stuff. Sometimes I do those tutorials as well. But most of the time, people come to me because they don't know how to do it at all. I want to give you the easiest way I can to get you started, and then you can develop better ways or your own ways of doing things down the road, right? So I never claim my tutorials are the best way to do anything. They're just an easy way to do things most of the time. Lachlan's. I love that name. You helped me through Sky Factory 4 so much. Thank you again. You are very welcome. Happy I could help. All right, we got an answer for the ore thing. The ore thing, he needs the Actual Additions Atomic Reconstructor with a lens of the miner. Oh, yes! I remember that. The Reconstructor is great. Use that for a ton of stuff. I totally forgot. Yeah, 100%. And then you put the lens, different lenses. You put a lens on there that'll cause stuff to blow up, too. Don't make that one. Yeah. But then it hit the lens, zaps a block, and turns it into different things. But there are ones that'll turn it into ore. That totally makes sense. 1 and 2 are still available. They're previously released at 2.5. Old man said I posted that like 20 minutes ago. About the Atomic Reconstructor? Well, if you did, Terry, I apologize. I didn't see it, boss. I've been chatting. I've not been doing any work. You guys are bored out of your minds watching Draven be extra slow today. I apologize. We were building things. I've just forgotten what they are. RF tools. That's what it was. RF tools. All right, we got a 3. We're making a number 4. This time we made it. All right, we got that. And there's my brown block of doo-doo looking stuff. Okay, now I need these 4 things. 1, I don't have the redstone. I used up all of my redstone. Let's make some. With the note that you will need Silk Touch to get the block. That's also legit. See, I apologize, sir. The chat's been very chatty today, which is a wonderful thing. I appreciate that. But sometimes I do miss things. So for that, I apologize. Again, remember, he's perfect. I'm just the closest anyone's ever been. I'm just saying. Don't forget the caveat to that. AJ has one of those. Sweet. You're good there. No Sky Factory 2.5 playthrough. So I'll be interested in doing 2.5. I am going to double check to be sure because I could have sworn I played it. Maybe I just played it for me. I may not even have streamed it. I don't know. There is potentially a pack I'm going to play first, depending on how good it is, because I haven't tested it yet. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet because it's going to be a surprise. But then after that, what am I missing? Oh, yeah, Pearl again. But then after that, I wouldn't care. Because I try not to do Sky Factories back-to-back anyways. Go off and do something a little different and then come back and do that. I wouldn't care to do that at all. So I will put that on the short list of things to stream. Plus, to be honest, you guys always like me playing Sky Factory more than anything else, anyways. You all post the recommendation Discord, but seems the channel has vanished. You can just put it in general. Nobody ever used it, Terry. Everybody just always posted it in general, anyways. So I just tried to snag them in general. So yes, if you have a, I cleaned out the Discord a little while back and got rid of threads that hadn't seen posts in a year, kind of thing. But yeah, definitely do it in there. Just post it in the general thing or the Minecraft help. Either one would be fine. If Skyrim had sieving, it would be more similar to 3. Well, that's correct, yeah. And a lot of other packs, right? Some of the all the mods packs, some of the stone block packs. A lot of them use sieving. Okay, so what do I need? I don't remember. Let's go look. Let's go look. All right, so what do we got there? Pop up. Let me see what it is. Hey, thank you very much, Lachlan. I appreciate that. I will do my best to keep up the great work. And thank you so much for your support of the channel. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. And welcome again. And for the rest of you out there, thank you for hanging out with me today as well. Please remember, if you haven't already, click the old like button. Help a guy out. It'd be cool if you did. If you like, what I'm doing, of course. If you don't, then, don't do that. Don't lie to Draven. All right. So I needed the 4 energy. I needed the, which goes up here. I need the 4 thing. I need whatever that is. One of these. Do we remember what that was? I think it's empty biome. I think it's that one. I think it's an empty biome. I think it's an empty biome. Pretty sure that's what it is. Because I'm trying to make a biome, right? Empty biome. Okay, we'll grab that. And throw that up there. So all I need now is the block full of RGB blocks again. And hopefully, I have enough RGB blocks to do it. We will take a look. I used a bunch. Past your bed night. Hey, no problem, RL Gamer Girl. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Thanks for hanging with us. Yes, thank you very much, Greta, for checking that out for us. I appreciate it. So I would have been happy to do it after the stream, but you were able to do it much quicker, so I appreciate that. I think 4 was enough. The unlocking die ended fast, but it was only designed to be a way to make resources. I agree. I think it's probably a comparison thing. Because if you look at Sky Factory 3, sieving takes a while. And if you look at Sky Factory 4, getting all the saplings takes a while too. So getting to the point that you have all the basic resources can sometimes take a couple of hours. You can knock out most of the dye stuff pretty quickly. I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm just saying that the process of unlocking all the basic resources was, I feel, faster in this pack than it was in Sky Factory 3 or 4. I was right about it being 4. Delicious. Block of RGB. Create. Create. Add. Click. Go. Why do I have to name it? We ran into this last time. What am I doing wrong? I'm good with the name RGB. I don't want to change it. People complained about trees. They did. I like the trees. I like the whole process of it. The only time the trees get boring is if you're in Prestige and you've got to do it like 5 times to get your first couple of points. Then it can get a little redundant. But in just a single playthrough, if you're just playing a regular version of it, I like the trees. I thought they were great. Didn't you double click on the dimlet last time? Nope. Create. Yeah, it's not there. Maybe I have the wrong thing there. Maybe I don't need a block of RGB. See, it says a block of RGB. Oh, you're correct. I double-clicked on that. Thank you. Why is there a create button then? That doesn't make any sense. Wait, no, all that did was put this back in my inventory. I think the first thing is wrong. Oh, it says a block dimlet. Where does it say block dimlet? Well, no, it is a block dimlet. That's the finished product. It becomes a block dimlet. So there's empty biome controller dimlet, or empty biome category dimlet. This is what I used last time. But I don't know what it would want in there instead, because that's what I used last time. Because I need an empty thing is the thing. It's got to be empty. Maybe it's a terrain? Attribute? I guess we'll just try them until I get the right one. I mean, that just makes sense. The only problem is I got to pull it up each time. Oh, well, maybe if I just hit create. No, it didn't work either. So it's not that one. So, attributes. Oh, no, I'm out of paper. Saddest day of my life. How do I make paper? Why with sugarcane? And then with all that sugarcane I just made, papier. No, you gotta have one. That's the basic. You had to have something in all of them. So let me see. So that, well, I was doing an attribute one? Yes, I was doing an attribute one. Let's see if it's an attribute one. Create, because I do think you have to click create. No, it's not that one. Feature. I wonder if it says it in here. I wish I could read what was in the brackets. Like, that might help. Block dimlets are modified saying what blocks are used within the terrain or features. Place them in front of the terrain or feature dimlet. Use this dimlet in dimension. Describe it to create a dimension. Rarity legendary. So, it says it's a block dimlet, right? Empty tag, empty time, empty fluid, empty sky, empty block dimlet. It did say it was a block dimlet. Let's try block dimlet. Where did that one go? Biome kind of block dimlet. Let's see, we'll do that one. There we go. Cool. Alright, so I've got those for later. Alright, so that's the thing. So now I need to make a dimension where that works. Okay, alright, so we're back to the RF tool stuff. So I'm going to need a blank one. And I don't know if it'll let me make it with just that, but we're going to see. Where's the build your world block? Well, first of all, let me pull that one out. I don't need that one anymore. Where's the build your world block? Huh. Why am I not seeing it? It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Error. So I have to have something else in there. Okay. What do I need to have it with it? Probably a terrain one of some kind? Fluid, maybe? Terrain dimlet. Flat. There we go. Flat full of RGB. That sounds like something I could do. I can always take it apart if it doesn't work. Error. Okay, maybe I need 3 then. That was a terrain attribute. I don't want water world. Digit dimlet. I guess we could use cyan. Oriental city, but the city don't know. That's not it. Okay. I don't know what else to add. Nether wastes. Pillager outposts. So the one that's the problem is the one that I need for... Oh, I was in the wrong order. Okay, so I do need 2. Okay, so flat. I don't want to add too many things because I want the RGB. Okay. Get rid of these things. All right, so here we go. I can do it. We're going to call this RGB. See, I'm very original in my names here. Now we put that in here. We let the magic happen. What are the costs that it says at the bottom? That I don't know. Can take a look real quick while that's charging. CMT. Country Music Television? Other than that, I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you. No clue anything. Waterworld is your favorite pastime? Waterworld is your favorite pastime? The game just crashed. Well, interesting. 1 second. Now you gotta look at my ugly mug for a few minutes while I reboot the game back up. That just crashed the game. That's different. Haven't had that happen in a while. Well, well, well. Who knew? Waterworld was an okay movie. They spent way too much money on it, and that's why it sank. The budget was too high, but overall, it wasn't bad. I like Kevin Costner a lot. I enjoy his movies. But for post-apocalyptic movies, I preferred his movie The Postman more, which is a very good movie. And it's one of my favorite, has one of my favorite cameos from a celebrity who actually is playing themselves. So it's booting up. It's going to take a couple minutes. Shouldn't take too long, though. Boy, look at all the gray in that beard. I told you I'm getting old, guys. You know, in just a couple of months, I have a birthday. I'm not happy about it, but it's happening. I'll be 48 in May. Did I tell you guys I'm getting a couple tattoos? A couple. In one day. I'll be there like 12 or 13 hours getting tattooed. One on one arm, one on the other arm. So many tats. In other news, I may have mentioned this, but a little bit of personal peek behind the Draven curtain. Oh, hold on a second. I just saw that donation goal thing's up there. I don't want people to feel pressured to donate. Let me get rid of that. I am 3 years older than you. Yeah, well, you're an ancient. I said I'm an old man. You're ancient here. I'm a spry young youth compared to you. But a few months back, it turns out I had some health issues, extremely high blood pressure. They were afraid I was going to have a stroke. All that stuff was going on. So they put me on meds and so on and so forth. And during that, we found out that I have a touch of diabetes. We actually found that out on stream. I read the letter I got there on stream. So I went to the doctor, and he said, hey, you're a fatty. He's my doctor. He didn't say those exact words, but he's like, you're a big person. Why, Terry? Call me beautiful. Why, you know, it's like, why would, I'm a big guy, yes. He's like, you know, and he knows it's, my family has a lot of bigger people in it, so on and so forth. And he's like, you know, you qualify for one of those injections. Those ones that everybody uses, all the celebrities, everybody uses to lose weight. Because it's meant to be a diabetes medication, and your diabetes is enough that it would actually help you with that. But it also horrendously suppresses your appetite. And a lot of people have seen extremely positive weight loss on it. So I'm like, yeah, how's that work? It's easy. You give yourself an injection in the stomach once a week. I didn't like that, but I'm like, I'll give it a shot, literally. So I've been doing that since October, and I'm down like 38 pounds since October. You can't tell. I'm still obviously a man mountain. I'm huge. But, you know, that's kind of cool. It's working. I'm never hungry. I have to, my family has to remind me to eat because I just forget. Or my stomach starts to hurt and I'm wondering why. And then I realize I haven't eaten all day. It keeps happening. I'm just not hungry. RGB. Dial. Are we ready? Bazinga. Well, kind of worked. Holy smokes, did it work? This is straight up just a universe full of... Now, the amount of resources that this will provide is horrendous. My goodness. My goodness. I will keep this and farm this. That's pretty good. Oh God, I forgot. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on. So I appeared completely surrounded by RGB. I'm sorry. All I did was vein mine it once to make a little bit of room. It's a universe completely filled with RGB blocks. It's infinite RGB blocks. I appeared literally, I was completely surrounded. There was just 2 spaces where I was standing. So the amount of resources available, it is worth doing this. That effort was very much worth it. I mean, I can just throw these in a printer and it'll make me stuff for days. We're going to go automate that in just a second. I didn't bring any building blocks though, so this will be a temporary photo. Well. Well. You know what that means, don't you? Achievement! Oh, that's right. I got kicked out. I got to find the achievement again. Create a dimension of RGB blocks. We've done all the dimension achievements. How is that for awesome? How is that for cool? All right. So I have a printer set up over here. And then everything that I make automatically just goes into my storage system with the things I've censored out. We're going to change the way this works for a minute because I think I have a better way of doing this. Right off the bat. Let's what? Oh, right. I forgot. This item collector grabs everything. Oh, I killed a chicken up here at some point, it would seem. Okay. So, first of all, we're going to do this. That back in there so it still works. What I want to do is I want to change the top here because I don't use that at all. So what I need is a chest that can feed into that instead. So let's grab a chest. Do I have a fatty? Yes, I have a diamond chest. Wonderful. I'll need some cables. And I'll need a wrench. What? No! Damn you. There we go. There we go. So now I just got to get in the back so I can do the wrenchity thing. I don't need that. Okay. So there's that. That's part 1. Now that will feed RGB blocks. We will test it. Directly into the system. Excellent. Now I don't plan on doing one thing. I'm going to do this a different way. So now I'm going to do this and this. To which I'm going to put a cable here. And then I'm going to put a block. I need a block. Give me a block of something. There we go. That'll work. Put that in there. Oh, it's got to be a machine. You can't put a pipe on a non-machine in this pack. I forgot. What do I got that's a machine? What's a chest? A chest would work. I'll grab that for now. Okay, guess you can't connect the cable to that either. Can you put a portal there? I'm actually looking to do something different. Then the wireless transfer, I could if I wanted to go through the ritual of making a whole nother one. That's way faster than making a ritual. Saves me tons of time. It's just the ritual to make the portal the portal's cool, but making a whole bunch of them all over the place becomes redundant or expensive. Sort ascending. There we go. There we go. Fluid extract. No, it's not going to work because it's not a fluid. Dispenser. Okay, that should frickin' work. There, finally. Good lord. Okay. Now I need a filter. Cool, got one. And I need RGB block. Pull that out. RGB block. Put that in there. And excellent. That'll work perfectly. So then all I gotta do is come back. Slap that in there. Whenever I come back from the zone, and it will automatically put everything directly into that chest. Then I can pick up my backy pack, and it stays like that. All I got to do is slap that in there every time. So whenever I come back, I just slap my backpack in, and it'll pull out just those blocks. Very easy. And then you'll put it in here. It'll run it through the machine. It's scrapping these things because I have enough. I don't need those. And everything else is not working because I forgot to use the wrench. But that's okay. I can fix that. And we take the old wrench. There we go. And now all this stuff will flow into the wireless, and I can pull out what I need as I need it. What that does is it sends it to this chest right here, which feeds directly into the system. Works wonderfully. So now if I want to go farm, I just go fill up my backpack. This is set up here the same way. This has got a filter in it for the blackstone. So when I come back from farming blackstone from the nether, all I got to do is slap my backpack down, and it pulls all the stacks of blackstone out. So it's way fast to unload it that way. Let's see. Does your remote work in that realm? It could, yes. It could. I never thought about that because the old remote did not. But yeah, I guess I probably could have put it right into the remote, which would be faster than everything I just did. The only downside to that, Terry, is I would then have to come back and take the RGB blocks out of my storage system and then put them in that chest anyways. You know what I mean? To get them to run through that machine. The remote wouldn't put them in that chest. That said, another way to do it, feasibly, I could take one of the stable wormholes and I could put it up here with a filter to only take out RGB blocks, and then it would automatically pull them out of my storage system. So either one of those paths would work. Again, what I did just here, I think is still going to be faster than going through the trouble of the rituals and stuff to make the other portal, but if it became something, I don't know how much longer I have in this pack. Had I done that earlier, more of an automation for that I think would have been more beneficial. Where I'm at right now, not sure. Does that make sense? I don't have any stack upgrades in that. Oh, good. So, because these run okay. They don't run super fast, but they run all right. That gives me a good thing of coal, diamond, redstone, and it gives me some raw ores as well. But then I got to smelt it all, which I can do here. Throw it in there and it'll auto smelt and put it right into the system. So, acceptable. I should probably check on these things, shouldn't I? Okay, good. That's still going. That's still going. That's still going. That's still going. Okay, well, they're still working. That's cool. So people are going to want a tutorial on it. Well, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. That's why I wouldn't use this at all. I would not use this at all for a tutorial. And for the reason being is, What I have set up here will work regardless of what storage system you use, right? If we were still using the Butt Magic one, if someone's using AE, someone's just using sophisticated storage on its own. You can still come back with the backpack, slap it on there, and this is all going to work. And there's ways to automate it back into your system. But not all the storage systems are going to have a remote that works in the other systems. So, again, I wouldn't want to build the tutorial around this, because that means somebody has to build this entire system, which took a long time, to be honest, before they could do this. They could start doing this without a storage system. You know what I mean? I would do it, the tutorial from this, I wouldn't even have it going into the storage system. I would just say, here's how to automate unloading from your backpack. I mean, that in itself is a tutorial. I've already done a tutorial on the printer and the other one. I can't remember what it's called. The thing that goes with the printer. Oh, it's in here. It's the blender. So many things. How do you play this? That's do you mean how do you get the pack? Terry is correct. Or Old Man Griffith. Download it from CurseForge is the way to get Sky Factory 5 legitimately. If you mean you're in it and you're stuck with something, how do you play the pack itself? Hit me up with some specific questions. I'd be happy to try to answer. Lachlan, just started my first Sky Factory 5 world. Any world settings I should adjust before creating? I always recommend turning cheats on. I recommend turning cheats on every Modpack you ever play. You don't have to use them, but if you need to, it's just easier in the long run. Isn't there an upgrade for backpack that automatically puts mind blocks in it when you're inventory? You know, somebody mentioned that the other day. I'm glad you brought that up. I actually forgot about that. With that could be essentially awesome. Is it the pickup upgrade, or is that just pickup? Has it just picks up items? Make storage pickup items has more filtering options. Make storage pickup items, but I don't know if that'll pick up from my inventory. It'll pick up off the ground. The magnet does the same thing. Feeding, we know what compacting does. We know what void does. Don't need smelting, smoking, blasting. Crafting, stone cutter, jukebox, pump, compression, hopper, chip. Those are all chipped. So it might be pickup upgrade. Would be the only one I'm seeing that could potentially be it. We could try one and see if it works. I mean, I got all day, and by that I mean I have 12 more minutes, so we can't do anything super time consuming. There's a pickup upgrade. Should we go right to advanced? I'll go right to advanced. I'm a rebel like that. Oh, you're right. I need sophisticated backpacks. I'm in the wrong one completely. I'm glad you pointed that out. Pickup upgrade, so we still could be pickup. Filter, magnet, I'm pretty sure it's only going to pick up off the ground. Compacting, void, restock. That takes it from your backpack and puts it in your hand. Restocks backpack from sneak right click. Deposit items from backpack into sneak right. So I have to sneak right. Click inventory. So it wouldn't do it automatically. Refilling stock items into player's inventory. That's the opposite of what I want. Backpacks in a backpack. Indestructible. Smelting. Smoking. Crafting. Stone cutter. Stacks. Jukebox, tool swap, battery pump, anvil, smithing. So, from what I'm seeing, I still have to click on a button. I have to click on each stack for it to work. Well, it won't be the magnet, because the magnet's going to pick up off the ground and put it into my inventory. I need it to take it out of my inventory and put it into the thing. So let's do a pickup, and we'll try that first. What am I missing? Oh, this thing again. So we'll do a pickup upgrade. And we'll make it advanced, because Raven's a very advanced individual. And then the other one was the... deposit upgrade, which is, I think, the other one. I'm missing the thing in the middle. We'll try one, then we'll try the other. Advanced again. My inventory's full. Vein mine won't break anymore. Vein mine stops. In theory, at least it did. It should. Actually, hang on. One other thing I need while I'm here. Just one thing about it. Let's grab a stack of block of wood planks. RGB. We're just going to leave that one running all the time. Okay. So break that. So I need to make a permanent. First of all, let me do this. There we go. And then RGB portal. Okay, so that way, no matter how far I go, I got a place to go. All right, so let's go into the backpack. Let's do pickup first. See what that does. Okay, there's none in my inventory. That's the one. So pickup takes it and puts it directly into my backpack. You can understand how annoying that will be if I'm building something and I don't want it to go into my backpack. So that would be something I would have to turn on and off. I'd want it in here specifically, right? I wouldn't want it the rest of the time. In here, it'd be great. Then I can just vein mine for days. There's not a way of putting a filter inside of an upgrade. There's no way to put a filter inside of this, unless there's something over here. Oh, here we go. You can have it do it with only one thing. Okay, so I wouldn't need it. It's here already. So match. So it'll only pull that in here now. Let's test that. Let's test that. Let me grab, let me turn that back the other way. Let me grab some colorless here again. Okay, yeah, so that didn't work. I mean, it worked the way it was supposed to. It didn't pull out the wrong thing. So that works. Now it'll only do this. Okay, very good. I would also do the same thing with Blackstone. I would add that to that filter, so if I'm in the nether gathering. Although I think I have enough netherite at this point, I won't need any more in this playthrough, probably. But if I did. Yeah, when you say put a filter in, I thought you meant adding a filter to the thing itself. Didn't even cross my mind that it had its own filter built in. You're 100% correct. I should have thought of that. Like, half the other ones have their own built-in filter, right? Oh, West Wing, what is this? This is Sky Factory 5. So there are the same mods? No. It's very different from Sky Factory 4. Has a few things in common, but not by much. This is a special dimension made of RGB blocks, which will make more sense as you get into it. Time is nearly over, says you set that so the block is in the backpack, it'll pick it up. Change to allow, that will use the filtered blocks. Oh, okay. Match item, ignore durability, match backpack contents, allow. Okay. So now it'll allow just this. Okay. So same thing, but I don't have to have one in there. Thank you very much for the catch. I appreciate that. It doesn't, so it does a certain amount of blocks. I can't remember exactly how many. It's not specifically food, because as you can see, I'm not getting completely empty. My hunger's not all the way full. I have gotten down to completely empty, though. If I keep going fast enough, see, now I've got down to 5, right? So it's whether or not my food can keep up to me. There's a certain amount of blocks that it will pick up. I just, off the top of my head, don't know exactly what it is. That's a fair amount. That's a fair amount of RGB blocks. So we got that, and then we would go back to the house just to test this, right? We're testing. This is for science. For science and magic. Magical science. Now I go ahead and take the old Becky pack out. Slap it up in there. Meow. And that will run for a good little while on that many blocks. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good system you guys helped me work out there, and I appreciate that. That will be very, very fast. So that's very cool. In Sky Factory 4, Vein Miner had no ending unless you ran out of food. Vein Miner, the only thing that would hurt you with Vein Miner is distance. So if I was vein mining something massive, which I did all the time, if I went into the Lost Cities and I was vein mining out an entire dome, which I've done, maybe I was building a Let's Play or something big there, as long as I was flying and I kept slowly moving in the direction that the stuff was mining, you could go forever. But Sky Factory 4 is the only pack I've ever come across that let me do that. Every other pack, it only does a certain amount and then it stops, and then a certain amount and then it stops, and a certain amount and then it stops. He's the Sky Factory 4 is the only one that ever had infinite vein mine, because if you're in some modes where you have ungodly amounts of food and health and such, you can go on forever. Have you just got your playthrough, or have you got tutorials here? I already started on tutorials. I think there's about 30 of them at this point, maybe. I think there's about 25 to 30 tutorials out there. Probably, maybe more at this point. I try to put out a couple a week with work and everything else going on and dealing with my wife's health and stuff. I wish I could put out more. It's just not in the cards. But I do try to put out a couple a week. Tomorrow, I guess, is going to be how to farm dyes and how to use in a cloche. I'll do that one. And I'm going to try to get these ones out, because that's technically 3. So they may not get out till Sunday. But Awakened, because I got to do this, and then I got to refigure out how I did it. So I am going to have tutorials on those. This will be an easy one. This one will be guaranteed out tomorrow, because that one's an easy one. But I'm also, my wife has asked me to take her to a movie this weekend, so it's kind of our Valentine's date out thing on Sunday. Early day, so a chunk of my time will be going to that as well. So there we go. Most of them are about to get at least more views. Oh, I appreciate that, Lachlan. Thank you very much. Can force it in the config. Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, you go a long, long ways in Sky Factory 4, and it was helpful. It was very helpful when you had massive terraforming to do. But that said, we're at time. We're about there. Let me check my check the old mob farm. I'm not getting much in the old mob farm nowadays, but that's okay. I don't need to, because the only thing I had going was for this. And we're done with dimensions now. The only dimension I need is the one that I've got, which is going to make me resources, which I'm always good. And then, so I'll probably turn off the mob farm now, unless something else comes out that I need. Yeah, so tomorrow then, our goal will be to try to get the AE system up and running. I'll start combining what we've got made into the secondary parts. I'll try to, let me rephrase. Try to get at least some of those built up and try to keep more of these running. I should go check on my silicon. I need that to keep running, so I think that's the one we did first, right? Yeah. So I'll try to get some of that built up. Tomorrow we'll get an AE system up and running. Let's see, what else? Just use flux plugs and points for the draconic generator. Energy core instead of those lasers you have, they work just fine. Right. No, I did this because I did this to keep it self-contained. So if somebody wants to repeat this build in a different mod pack that doesn't have flux points, and they want to use just the draconic stuff, this should work in all of them because all of these components are from draconic. So I tried to do it self-contained within the pack in the way that it was originally designed for that reason, if that makes sense. Because a lot of people, I looked, man. There are not a lot of good guides out there for how to build either of these things. So I'm hoping mine will help people in this pack, but it may also help them in other packs as well. So that's why. Doing AE, well, I mean, sadly, yes. I have to build it just for the advancement and for tutorial purposes, but I'm just building a basic system. I'm not doing any more than I have to. Accelerator for the injectors. Yeah, I will. I could on cam. I can't because it's 9 o'clock and I have to go help my wife with her medications. That's what happens at 9. So I do have to call this a day. But yeah, we'll get her going. We'll get it going. Okay. So I'll be back here again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow's a 3-hour stream. Right? We do that on Saturdays, so we'll be able to get more things accomplished. But hopefully some of you will come back and hang out. Please, if you don't mind, before you head out, or if you're watching this in the future, please remember to click the like button. Super helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe as well, so that way you can hang out with us all the time. Links to my Discord, all my socials, and my website are down in the description of this stream and all my streams and videos. Definitely join the Discord and come hang out with us. And check out my website and other stuff too. Join me on the socials, whatever. I try not to post too much because I try not to blow up your feed. Is that everything? I think that's everything. I'm going to call that a day because I'm hurting. All right, kids. You all have yourselves a wonderful evening. Enjoy your weekend. If I don't see you tomorrow, hopefully I'll see you again soon. It's going to be a fun weekend for you, hopefully. Party hard, but party safe. Then come on back and hang out. All right? Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.